Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to talk about a quick fixes which are available in Exchange Admin Portal, right? So those are available for administrators specifically because admins would be able to go ahead and identify or not directly identify. Instead, it's going to help them to resolve those issues, right? So those issues could be related to the Outlook and majorly the web mail, right? Where the end user is facing issues around web accessibility as well as user cannot log in, calendaring options in OWA, right? User cannot open or change any settings in the OWA, right? And even the user's category is not working as expected in the similar area, right? Now, why this capability is available in Exchange Online Portal or Exchange Admin, right? So it is because there are different use cases to it. The first use case would be when there is someone who is working as a contractor or external user, and as an organization, we have given them access to a mailbox, right? And we don't have given any other license or any other access levels. Instead, we are focusing on organization and email so that whatever the data and communication is being happen, that's only with our tenant or domain. And that is why that's the one of the use case. Similarly, there are other use cases as well when people are hired for kind of contractual roles, right? Where they are going to work on specific areas and we really don't need to give them access on bunch of options or applications. And we don't provide them the organization or company managed device at all, right? In that case, we would simply give them access to the Outlook or the Outlook web app by assigning a basic license or at least minimal required license, and then they should be good, right? So these are the two use cases, and there are many other use cases as well that we can go through, right? And basis on that, it is going to be helpful for us to make and use that. Now, this quick fix is for not only internal users specifically, it's basically the tenant which is managed by the company and the identities across the organization, right? And that is why it is going to be providing and be able to be used and helpful for the IT teams, IT supports, and all those people who are actually managing and helping end users across the business, right? So let's jump on to the demo and I'll show you how we can go ahead and fix any user issues. So that's going to be pretty straightforward and easy, right? But why this feature is available, what are the use cases, how we can do it, that's very important to know and understand, and how I can use this feature as IT pro, right? And how this feature can help me to reduce my work, and not only reduce, but how I can do my work efficiently and with effective manner so that I can work accordingly, right? And I don't have to wait and keep struggling and finding solutions for them, right? So let me share my screen here quickly and go ahead. All right, let me share this screen here and that should be quick and easy. All right, you can see here it is in the Exchange admin portal, right? So how you can navigate? So once you are on home screen, you just need to go to down to this page and then click on fixes, right? So from there you can find it. All right. So from here you can see under the troubleshooting, there are two options. One is quick fix and or quick fixes, and second is collect logs. So quick fixes is going to look like this one. Here you can see it's only for Outlook web client. That means any user who is using Outlook web client, they would be able to, or as an IT pro or IT admin who has appropriate access levels, they would be able to go ahead and reset the OWA settings, right? So you can see that to reset this setting, there are different use cases or the areas or the problems is going to identify and resolve those. Let's say the first is user cannot log into OWA, right? Then you can go ahead and simply uh, run this quick fix and check what is the problem or what's the issue there. The second is user cannot open calendar in OWA. And third is user cannot open or change something or some settings in OWA at all, right? And the fourth is user's category is not working. So these are the different settings that we can go ahead and reset from here. So let's say I wanted to do it for one of the users. So I just need to type that username, something like this one. And once you select, you just need to click this start button. Now it's going to run that quick fix behind the scene and it is going to check what are the issues, what are the problems for this identity, and it is going to execute. So in short term, it is going to be a quick fix executable for the identities for those issues which are listed over here, right? And it's going to run and resolve those issues at all, right? So this is the quick fix. Similarly, there is also a way for us to collect the logs, right? So this is the second option, right? Which is a common for resource booking or resource mailbox basically. And second is for calendaring, right? On the resource bookings, you can see there are same options or similar different options, which is calendar processing settings, resource booking, assistance logs, up to 1,000 entries, along with all resource mailbox inbox rules. You can find all those, right? So probably you just need to search that mailbox. Now I'm just selecting some random mailbox over here and it is not going to show because what it says is fail to collect logs. You can try to get or contact support for assistance, right? So this was not a resource mailbox, it was a user mailbox, right? And if I have to run it for resource mailbox, let me go here and find if I have any. Okay. Okay. So there is this mailbox. I'll just run it for the same. All right. So here's the one and then start. And now let it run. What it says is getting logs. Okay. So you can see that it has collected all those logs and downloaded as well in a zip file, right? So you can go ahead and check and validate those logs. Where exactly is the problem? And upon validating, you should be able to identify and resolve any issues or conflicts if there are any, right? And then similar for the calendar as well, right? So you can collect the calendar logs for that respective identity, and then you need to give it a subject line where the meeting is missing, meeting's time and location is not updated for the users who made changes to the meeting and when those changes were happened, right? So all of that is going to be shown over here upon running this calendar diagnostics, right? So this is that quick fix to identify issues and resolve. Similarly, on the resource bookings as well, right? So these are the quick fixes for calendaring and for user identities. And this is going to be very helpful and straightforward for anyone, not only IT pros, but the people who are actually handling all these kind of issues day in and out, right? So this way it should be helpful and easy. And that is why I'm going to put this in all the efforts so that you can learn, understand, and know about this one, right? So yeah, that is what I wanted to show you and talk about it. And let me know if you have used this before, if you have tried it, and what's your experience, any issues, anything that you found, and probably you need to know more on it. And I would be happy to answer any questions, any thoughts, or you wanted to collaborate on anything, right? And yeah, also don't forget to like this video, share it to their friends and people around you so that they can also know and learn this one. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, right? So that's going to give you every new video whenever it is available and uploaded. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.